was it like those 2 days coming in there in those situations and kind of being that guy to close it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We had a good crowd each day, nice weather, so close games. I live for that. So down in the bullpen, I kind of know I'm going in the ninth, talking to the guy down there who helps us get warm and stuff. So I like it.
What is your mentality when you come in both days here this weekend?
Get as many outs as possible. Get the first out, get the first guy, and if I don't, get the next guy. That's kind of what Coach Williams tells us. Is get one out at a time.
Talk a little bit about some of the pretty little fiery yesterday. Felt the emotion. Didn't see too much of that obviously on the road, but maybe some of that just being at home, pitching in front of home fans. You're basically a hometown kid here. Does that kind of have something to do with that?
Oh yeah, definitely being at home. Out on the road, you got to kind of pick your poison. Some places don't really like you showing emotion too much, so I feel like picking your spot when you do it, that's just kind of how I play too.
Tucker, did you ever envision yourself being a closer, I guess, and kind of take us through that process of, when you got here and you and Raj talking about this, prior to this season?
I mean, as a young kid, everybody looks at the people who throw the hardest and who's in the end of the game to, beat that team. So I don't know. It feels good being a closer, but I'll take any role I want.
Is it something that you guys talked about a lot in the off season or not?
Not really. We don't really talk about roles before the season. Nobody really has a role before the season, so just going with the flow and doing the best I can to help the team win.
You're kind of, Dan was talking about your versatility or being able to, your durability. Do you feel like that helps you in that role?
Yeah, definitely. We have a good training staff here that helps me, get back on track. So I feel like I'm pretty well bouncing back.
Do you think it's a good, it's a different mentality closing versus like when you would start maybe last year, or if it might be some middle relief at different times? Like, you feel like it's a little bit of a different mentality that you need to have to shut games down?
I definitely think it is. You gotta be a mean guy, not mean guy, but you gotta have some fire too. The game's on the line at all times. So.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks.